SweetkittyCrafts podcast channel. My name is Jolanda and I'm coming to you from the east of the Netherlands. We've got a very nice and sunny day here. It has been so cold, minus 15 Celsius. And today it's 15 above zero. Ridiculous. It's like a 30 degrees difference. But the snow has melted. We had a pile of snow, which is very rare over here. It was that bad that there was no public transportation and no schools for 2 days. We literally had to dig our car out, and yeah, it was a very spectacular actually. It was very nice, very beautiful, and yeah, I'd rather have the winter than the summer, I can say that. So I want to thank you for everybody who had such a lovely comments last time. I have been away for way too long and you were still watching me and you still enjoyed yourself, so thank you so much. I also saw there are quite a few new subscribers, and thank you so very much. I don't know if you came because of any of the tutorials, because I still see there are people commenting on 2-year-old tutorials about spinning, especially the one with the alpaca is a very favorite video, which is very nice. But if you just came here for me talking about my knitting, my spinning, crafty life, you're at the right place. That's something I can talk about for hours. So I just started my spinning. I have not been spinning for a very long time. The spinning wheel was here all along, but I just did not have any mojo. I did actually have no mojo at all. But since the last time I started watching my favorite podcaster, Kia's Boat, and she always does beautiful spinning, and all her crafty is so lovely. Oh, I got a lot of episodes to catch up on, so that's very nice. I got beautiful things to look forward to. So I made a few pictures. This is actually fiber from Hilltop Cloud. She is based in the UK. I have a lot of packages because I get the Never Ending Gradient Club from her every month, and things are piling up and I hate that, so I really needed to go sit and spin. So I took a few pictures because this is going to be a fractal spin, and you probably know about fractal spinning, maybe not, but usually if you spin this and you ply it, you can use the chain ply, and that will keep all the colors together. I did it with another spin, so all the blue is together. In here is then the purple is all together, and you probably can't see a thing. And there's also another, oh, I think it's getting lighter to that. So all the colors keeping together. If you're gonna knit that, it's gonna make stripes. But you don't always want stripes, right? So with this fractal spinning, I took some photographs, so I'll put them in here. First, I divided the whole braid lengthwise in two. And after that, one of those two parts I set aside, and the other part I split in three or four, I can't even remember. And then you start spinning, and because the smaller these pieces are, the shorter the intervals of color will be. So this is the last piece. They're going to be very long, but the beginning of the spinning, they're all shorter pieces, and if you apply those together, there will be a lot of barber pooling and not a striping effect, so it will be much more marbled. I'll try and show you what I've got so far, because it's the last bit that's going on now. So yeah, the last piece of the 100 grams is here, and that I will apply the beginning and the end together, and then hopefully something nice will appear. It is I spun it up quite fine, so this will be you can't even see it, but this is a little bit thicker than fingering weight, I think, when it's plied, but we'll see. It is BFL, so it would be nice for even socks. We'll see. I know Patrick adores these colors, but he also is gonna ruin them after one wear. It's just the way it is. So, I do have a finished object, and that is always very exciting. And you probably guessed what it is, because it was pretty far last time. This is the Love Note. It's a very long wanted sweater, and this is made out of hand spun combined with a very cheap mohair. And the way I block this is I just put it in a washing machine on the wool cycle. I use eucalyptus, and that is going to be put in the basket from the fabric softener, because eucalyptus you don't have to wash out, you can leave it in. So as the last rinse it gets some eucalyptus in here too. And then I put it on my dress form actually, and the lace blocked out very, very nicely. I have not tried it on, but I will put on pictures when I do, and I hope I don't have to modify anything, because it looks quite nice. So I'm not gonna need this anytime soon with the temperatures we're getting, but yeah, the Love Note from Tin Can Knits. And speaking of Tin Can Knits, I don't know when you watch this video, but the whole month of February you get the second pattern for free. So it is buy two patterns and only pay for one, which is very nice, because they said there is very seldom they have a sale, so it's once every 4 years or something. So the whole month of February, if you buy one pattern, just put two in your cart, and you only pay for one. So that's fabulous. I actually bought two ebooks. It works for that as well. I totally remember the first one. It was the Strange Brew, and I can't remember which was the second book, but okay. You're probably going to see some patterns out of there hopefully soon. I don't know. I got a pattern library that will take me 100 years to knit them all, but it doesn't matter. So for anybody who's curious, this is the Apogean sweater thing. What is it? Polo? I don't know. A vest. I made this probably 2 years ago. It's all hand-dyed yarn. I had 2 skeins, combined it with some other leftovers, and it is the pattern by Mary Green, one of my favorite designers. So that's cool. And just yeah, you don't see me often really with short sleeves, but something underneath, and this is a cotton bamboo blend, something like that, so it's a bit cooler when the sun is coming in. I had stuff on my list for last year with all the bingo things I wanted to do. Didn't happen. After I think 7-8 months I was totally out. Didn't bother to put anything in. But there was something on the list, and that was, please make something out of the failed weaving project. And I was very enthusiastic and started weaving, and not, well, I used an acrylic yarn which stretches like crazy, even for the warp and the weft. That didn't work. The thing warped and got bigger, smaller, but there was some pieces was salvageable. And yeah, it's not perfect, but I just didn't want to throw it away. And the cat used it as a cat bed. He kneaded on it, and the whole parts were not even usable anymore. But what I did, I had some quilting batting. I put that under the fabric I had, the weaving fabric. Then I put some cotton fabric on the inside. It looks very orange. It's quite red actually, but that doesn't matter. So I quilted some lines in there, just very simple. Sewed the sides together and made the box bottom. So it will stand up very nicely, and it does because it's very yeah, it's quite stiff because of all the bedding on the inside. What I wanted to do actually is, yeah, the cat loved it just like it is now, but I really like to use it as a project bag, because we got another cat who likes to chew on my yarn, so that's not good. I have some more of the fabric, which looks very fluorescent. I just fold in the edges, and yeah, I actually ripped it just off the fabric, just ripped it off. Nothing fancy. So I measured it so it will fit the top part of the bag, and then I sewed the other side. The thing now is, you could also use this actually if you have a bag that the zipper is totally fried. Just cut the zipper off and you can use this like I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make a drawstring bag out of this. So it is important that it lines up on the sides, because I did finish this because you want a string through the drawstring. So I'm gonna sew just one end to the bag, and then flip everything up and just fold this in and then this in. So if you have a cut edge here, it will be hidden inside the seam. And because the sides are open on this side, and you're going to do it on the same on the other side, you can put a string through and just have yourself a drawstring bag, which is nice. So there won't be any kitties getting anything out of there. So I could film this for you if you're interested. If you're not, I'm just going to show you the finished bag the next time. It's very easy, and I think it would be very nice if you have a bag that the zipper is broken, which happens because yarn gets caught in between and you're gonna need to get the bag open, and then the zipper just gave up, right? That's how things happen. More exciting things. I had a little cardboard box. I had books in and stuff, and I knew there was knitting in there, and it was, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago. Insane, of course, that happens. You should go stow something away. But the box fell apart because my cat scratched the box, and I had to clean the things out. And I knew I have been trying to design a sweater, a cardigan, whatever. It was so long ago. I'm just gonna lock the screen for, okay, the lights is gonna change constantly. That's very annoying. And actually I thought they were all loose pieces of a cardigan. And I knew I was obsessed at the time with the leaf motif. So actually it is, ta-da! It's actually a finished cardigan, and it looks massive, but look at that leaf. It is beautiful. And it is all, I think it is a sewn pieces cardigan. I don't know. Did I pick up the stitches or not? No, it is sewn together. Look at the seams. And here too. And I have no idea. It looks massive, and it is very heavy. Yeah, it is big. It's big. Nothing. Did not know anything about gauge or anything like that. Just gonna try it on. Well, there's some weird thing going on. Okay. Can't really see. It is. Look at that. Hello. I'm going to so disappear in this. I think the body is not too bad. I think I can salvage this. And there's even a button band. Oh, look at that. So this, totally my hands are gone. Very funny. Yeah, I love the color. As I said, the body is not even that bad. Look at that. I definitely need to do something about the sleeve. It's very comical actually. As I said, I didn't know anything about gauge, but I think I remember making all this up, so that's not too bad. I love this part, I really do. So yeah, found it, nice treasure. And I'm gonna somehow make this work, finish it, and even make it maybe short sleeve, just as an, just like a vest, you know. That would be nice. Okay, my friend was messaging me from Schmoel, so it's my singing friend. I just quick response, and we're just gonna finish this first. You were fast. What else? Okay, the cardigan. So I'm gonna make that work. Looking forward actually to that, but sleeves just insane, fantastic. I just felt the need to rip something and create something new. I had a cardigan from Mary Green, which I showed you in the ridiculous episode about all my knitting garments. That was not last year, but the year before. And well, it was a ripped cardigan. It was way too big. I re-knitted it and I was, yeah, it's much better. And it was not much better. I really never wore it and I'm never gonna wear it. So, not to be sad about it, because this is not the first time I re-knitted a yarn for maybe more than 2 times. And I don't really care, because maximum fun about having just a few skeins of yarn. And this was hand spun, so this is what's left of it. And this is not my color, no way. And I didn't see me wear it. I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna use it. No, I was not. So this is the only thing that's left of it. I can use it as a little capelet. I'm very sad, I could use it. We got something left, so no, this was not it. But now I'm very happy, and just made a corner to corner blanket, and you probably all know the pattern. It's crocheted over, so, but it's very basic crochet, and I think I'm gonna stand up, and so you can see. So from a cardigan that I might use, which I would not, I have a blanket that I definitely gonna use, and it is just for a lap blanket, because you know, winter, your legs get cold. So I'm almost done. So you really start in one corner. That's the fun thing about the corner to corner blanket. So you start in one corner, you increase on both sides until you're at the width or the length or whatever you want, and then you start the decreases, so you end up with just a small little corner like you started with. And this is actually the part I'm going back and forth. Wait, from here. So straight line here, straight line there, and just gonna fill up this little piece until it's a triangle and it is finished. And this is a combo spin actually I did. Well, look back all the podcasts if you're interested. A long time ago, and it lay there for a long time ago, and I think I even used up everything that was still in my stash of the same yarn. And this is just so much fun, and it is just double crochet in a certain order and a few chains, so it is definitely not complicated. And yeah, there are definitely tutorials on how to do this, and yeah, go try it out. It's fun. It's really fun. And yeah, I just got a tiny little bit left. If I were Kia, I probably made a bag out of the little stuff that's still left and felt it somehow. Who knows? I might be doing that too, but I don't have that kind of imagination she has. It's just amazing. I just don't have it. So what else do we have here? I have one more project, and I showed on Instagram a very tangled skein of yarn with a cat in the middle, and that usually doesn't go well together. So this is a pattern. It is still printed. I don't use any printed patterns anymore, so you can imagine how old it is. And I had no clue how it was called, but it is here. It is Willow Creek by Justina Locrosqua. Lites Knits, that's how she is more known of. And it is just a cute little, with a big caul, which I was very attracted to when the weather was cold. Now not so, but okay. So this is hand-dyed yarn. I tied I think for this actually, because the pattern is quite old and I was very smitten that I still could find it. Alternating skeins, yes, I noticed quite a color difference. As you can see, this has way more purple, pink than the rest. But the body is finished, so I'm on the right start, see? And working on the cowl, the way that it's done is quite interesting. You start with the smallest needle size, just the stitch count won't change, just the needle size will. So after a certain amount of centimeters, you're gonna go to a bigger needle size and one more bigger. So this will be a nice, warm, fluffy cowl. It feels like there's somewhere I wrote down what kind of yarn this is. I'm not going to tell because I'm probably going to lie. It feels like there's cotton in there, but I don't think so. I don't really think so, but it might be, which is okay. This also has cotton, bamboo, whatever, makes it less warm. It is a worsted weight yarn, so it goes quite quickly. I have no clue if this is going to fit. I hope it will, probably will. Because usually you knit things on site and then you wear it and it's gross, so not worried. And otherwise I have a project to rip and to reknit. So yeah, well, it has 3/4 sleeves, length sleeves. I will definitely probably gonna make long sleeves. I got a ton of that wool, a lot. Way too much. A worsted weight sweater with 3/4 sleeves just won't work in my brain because yeah, it's very warm sweater, and if you need a warm sweater, I don't want to have cold arms, and this is not a sweater you're gonna wear something underneath because it's gonna be way too hot. So that is then not going to work. Well, I burned through all the projects, which is okay. I was definitely planning on visiting you much sooner than the last time, and I'm really thankful that I did. Just maybe a little bit of an update. I know many of you originally found me because all my health problems. You found some kind of comfort in my abilities to plow through everything, knitting, spinning, whatever comes my way, although I have big disabilities in my movement, in my doing, in my... Well, I just wanted to stay positive, and the corona, I think it cut me more than my whole issue with my health. And for all of you who think, what is she talking about? I was diagnosed with arthritis at the age of 18, and I'm going to turn 52 next month, so it's in March. And yeah, that has been a lifelong struggle. And if you're probably all familiar with arthritis, that is really more a disease that is connected to an older age, actually. It is a disease that only deteriorates your body, so it's not like from, oh, you're gonna get well, or it's just gonna be stopped. At this point of time, if you get it right now, it's these modern technologies, yes, it can stop it quite well. At the time that I was born, there was really nothing, and there are no real cures, just medications. And yeah, it is a disease that really eats away your bones, literally. So I got two replacement knees at a young age when my first son was born, so that is 20 years ago. I was 32. The second knee replacement was when my second son turned 1, so that is 16 years ago now. At that point of time they said, well, they're probably gonna last 10 years, and then they they get loose, you know, they don't wear out, they just get loose and you get a replacement. So they were not fond of doing that to a young woman of 32, because you can only replace them once, because the bone gets so brittle and damaged by replacing the knee. That's not a thing that you can do endlessly. So it was a thing over there, but you know, it's already in here 20 years, and I can imagine if you're a healthy person and you just have to get one knee done, and you still walk a lot or maybe run and work out, whatever, then the knee, of course, gets way more wear than, well, if you're like me, you sit around all day, drive around in a scootmobile and just walk very minimum, because the rest is also bad news. So I hope to enjoy my knees for a very long time. At least I can walk the stairs again. And why am I babbling about this? So if you don't want to know this, just go and move on, because, well, as you can see, my hands are bad. The rest is also bad. Nobody's gonna get happy about that, but I'm thankful I can still do my crafting, because crafting is still my mental savior, and a lot of you do, I think, do have the same thing. You need your knitting to get through the day. You need your knitting to get through everything that is going on. If it is corona, if it's maybe family problems or whatever problems, this is our safe place. The yarn is our best friend. we hug and squish the yarn, we cuddle the yarn, whatever you can do with your yarn, you do it. So, as I said in the beginning, thank you so very much for everybody who commented. Even though you just say hi from the North Pole, that would be fantastic, and it's very nice to know where you all are. I don't know what to say. That's very new. No, I just don't want to babble about nonsense. I wish you all well. I wish you the best, and let's make the best of every day that we can do, because there is still a lot of sadness and uncertainty about everything that's going on in the world. But you know, we are together. We are together. Where knitters are together. People feel the same way. We are not alone. We are in this together, and the whole world is in this together. So we can get through this together, no matter what and no matter how. And we all have our own sadnesses, happiness, and sorrows. But yeah, we're all human, and we can all share it, or maybe just by listening and understanding that you are not alone. So before it is getting into a psychobabble nonsense podcast, I wish you all the best. Thank you so very much for standing by me and listening to me. And as I said, if you want to like, please do. If you don't want to like, then please go and find another place that you do like, because this might be a bit much. Comments are more than welcome. You can also find me on social media, on Ravelry and on Instagram. I'm Jolanda Loves Yarn. I'm not on there all the time. I've got a singing app that I'm on quite a lot. And as I said last time, that helps me with the reacting by my knitting madness on my whole body, so I can choose whatever I'm going to do. And hope to see you soon again. I will be here soon, and wish you all the best. Bye bye from this side of the globe to wherever you are. Until next time. Bye. Bye.
your eyes only can see me through the night. For your eyes only I never need to hide. You can see so much in me, so much in me that's new. I never felt until I looked at you. For your eyes only for you. You see what no one else can see. Now I'm breaking free for your eyes only for you. The love I know you needed me, the fantasy you freed me, only for you, only for you. For your eyes only, the nights are never cold. You really know me, that's all I need to know. Maybe I'm an open book because I know you're mine. But you won't need to read between the lines. For your eyes only for you. You see what no one else can see. Now I'm breaking free for your eyes only for you. The passion that collided me, the wild abandon side of me, only for you. For your eyes only. Thank you. Thank you.